Welcome back to American Sunrise. You're already drinking coffee, but is it really doing anything for your body other than giving you a quick caffeine spike? Rejuvenate Coffee is different. It's clean, infused with CAAKG, a powerful compound studied for its ability to support longevity, cellular energy, and metabolism at the deepest level. That means sharper mornings, no crash, better focus, and long-term benefits that your body will thank you for. I drink it because I care about my health, my energy, and how I show up for my family, for my work, and for the life that I want to build. So if you're going to drink coffee anyway, make it one that actually works as hard as you do. Head to 1775coffee.com/Rav and try Rejuvenate Coffee today. Don't just wake up, rejuvenate. All right, now that we are caffeinated, it is time to stay awake, not woke. And it appears the Capitol Police are waking up as they are now reportedly closing their office devoted to DEI. We're seeing reports the office has been phased out over the last couple of weeks. And this comes after questions were raised by Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin about the office's mission and budget. For more, let's bring in Terrence Bates. You know, this DEI office had a $1 million budget. That money's now going to Training Services Bureau and the HR departments. But $1 million, Terrence, that's a lot of money. The head of the Capitol Police Labor Committee describes the now former office as a, quote, waste of time and money for the Capitol Police. I don't know. I feel like it's good that they shut this down. I can't imagine what they could have possibly spent $1 million on. It's just a hiring program.
Right. $1 million when you talk about a government agency, it sounds like a whole lot, but it's not really. But to your point, that $1 million could have been put to training. That $1 million could have been put to other resources that would help Capitol Police officers do their job and would allow them to do their job better and more efficiently, not necessarily in DEI office. So I think that's the ultimate goal, is to make sure that whoever serves as a Capitol Police officer is trained properly and has the resources that person would need in order to do their job to the highest level possible.
Yeah, I think that's why, specifically this money is being allocated to that Training Services Bureau. And,
Absolutely.
Terrence, it's really interesting to see, this is what President Trump campaigned on and said he was going to eliminate DEI all over the country. This is just another one of the trickle-down effects of that, with Senator Markwayne Mullin and his questioning, putting pressure on the Capitol Police to be able to make a decision like this to eliminate their office. And we're seeing it all over the country right now.
No, absolutely. And I also would credit DOGE with making some of these government agencies be introspective, if you will, and going in and looking at how the money is spent, where the money is spent, and more efficient uses of the money. I think many Americans would agree that that's what they want from their government agencies, is that those government agencies spend the money allocated for them in a way that truly benefits the mission of the agency and not necessarily individuals within the agency or a specific viewpoint.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point, Terrence, because DOGE has had such an impact throughout the rest of the country as well, with that trickle-down effect and those ripple effects, if you will. Really just efficiency, like you said, and making sure that money is being spent in the right way and that it's not being wasted, and that there are actual results from the money that's being allocated to these different things. So I think it's good what the Capitol Police are doing.
Absolutely. And it's a fair expectation. As Americans, as taxpayers, we want the government to be good stewards of our money. And that means if we're going to spend tax money, you use it in a way that makes sure that our services are optimized, that our services or what we're getting for the money that we're spending is the best use of that money. It's a realistic expectation. I think it's a reasonable expectation, and it's one that we should continue to push. Even though there's not a whole lot of talk about DOGE anymore, hopefully the work is still continuing. And I think that an atmosphere has been created in terms of really going into some of these government agencies and auditing them to make sure that they, in fact, are being good stewards of our money.
Well said, Terrence. I think with Elon Musk and his kind of exit from the Trump administration, exit from the White House, the DOGE was just getting so much publicity for what they were doing. And it was such a different kind of organization, different in the way that it was set up and how aggressive an approach they, like you said, hopefully continue to take. We just aren't hearing about it as much. But being able to eliminate so many wasteful programs, so much wasteful spending can do nothing but good for our government to work more efficiently moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. Now coming up, As Minneapolis continues to recover after the tragic shooting at the local Catholic school, what can the Bible show us about coming together? Those details are next on American Sunrise.